is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Up next, it's our main event between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Ball is teed up. It's their punter, Torrey Taylor, to do the honors. And we're off from U.S. Bank Stadium. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. And first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
24-yard line.
Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense to the line for second down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. That's incomplete left side. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up fourth and long. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. They are going for it. McCarthy. Downfield. He's got Hawkinson. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First and 10 from the 43. Sampson from the pistol. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got second and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
The 43-yard line.
They sure are moving in early, Brock. Here's a new set of downs at the opposing 43. First down, here's Sampson. Now he's past the 25. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Now throw in the direction of DJ Moore. And now they face 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
16 yards.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
First down. A gain of 21 yards. And the Bears 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. Forced out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Williams to throw. This one's caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish off their opening drive. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Moore with a return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And he'll go out of bounds with more than half the work done. Offense in enemy territory to begin the series at the 45-yard line.
Well, by the time he shifted into a different gear and began that foot race up the left sideline, you could tell this return was already getting out of hand. And what a gift for this offense, who now gets to take over with a lot of the work in the field position already done.
And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jamar Turner ending that one. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Hand off to Sampson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
Bears in the nickel, third down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And that brings up fourth and long.
Will Reichard on for the Vikings field goal.
Reichard connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, first and 10. Now here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. And off here to Sampson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They have second down behind the sticks. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless. He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Offense in the hurry up here.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Reichert connects there. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He's looking for Colston Loveland. So 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Williams. The throw left side finds Burden. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
No luck finding his receiver that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Trying to get it into Colston Loveland. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw by Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And we'll see how this plays out the rest of this half with none remaining. Ball stays at that 37 here, 2nd and 10.
22. Vegas, yes. Punch balls.
Here's Williams again. He connects with Burden. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Again, it's Williams. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off.
First down, Bears.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get a late score and tie it before the half. DJ Moore, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
13.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Big gain downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll give to Sampson here up the middle. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
2nd down carry for Sampson. That's a nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 4 coming up now. On play action now, McCarthy. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs. Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Brought in right side by Moore. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
A gain of 14.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That's caught. This is Loveland. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, it's a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears jump in front now by 5.
Vikings 16.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. Gets it downfield on target to Metcalf. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback. Here's the final play of our first half. He's back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Rolling into enemy territory. And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
That's into the hands of Moore. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the Vikings 29-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. Has it at the 7. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears push the lead to 2 scores now. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
They are going for it. McCarthy. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 3rd down, they'll go with Sampson. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Now it's Montez Sweat who took him down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On the carry, it's Sampson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Reichert connects there. And it's back to a one-score game now. The deficit is 6.
Well, that's a familiar path he's taken here. Now the 5th time he's run out and gotten the job done. I know. You'd rather have him be PATs, but it's been nice having that reliable leg to turn to all game long.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10.
What is that? Yes, Vegas, Vegas! Punch, yes!
Williams will look to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Vegas, Vegas! Punch, balls, yes! Vegas, Vegas!
Now Williams. This is Cox. That's Walker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Vegas, punch, balls!
Williams to throw on 1st. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And Williams is going to get them the 1st down with a slide at the end of it.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears go up by 12. Williams has his guys set. Looking to tack on 2 to that touchdown. All right, they're going to throw for it. Buys time, rolling right. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback, right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
They'll run. Here's Sampson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Fits it through the middle. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly, but the catch moves him to the 48. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. New set of downs from the 37. Going to the ground again on 1st. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bears' 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st down. 1st and 10.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Yard line.
Here comes Sampson. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
3/4 in the books from this one. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down, and they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. And Sampson on the carry. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Only 2 on the carry there, and it's 3rd and goal from the 4.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Looking to throw, McCarthy. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Williams from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. Big strike here to Moore. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Sticking in the air. It's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Here's Williams again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a two-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here's Sampson. This round's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one's caught along the left sideline. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game. Always set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
And the Bears first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Bears.
Now here's Williams. This is thrown towards a defender instead, man. He's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. They're going to pass it here. Sends this to the end zone. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game.
46. Vikings 36.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's set out. A gain of 15 there. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
McCarthy throwing here. Chased out to his right. Trying to push deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
I'll air it out on third. He finds a Doomsday downfield. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. The throw left side finds Burden. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 42.
That's another Bears.
To the air yet again, Williams. Pass complete to Walker. And he's got the first down for the Bears, Brock, and that should clinch them this win.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw by Williams. Forced out to his right. Walker hauls it in. And he gets this forward to the 19. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Williams will look to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears take a 3-possession lead.
53. Vikings 36.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Moore with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
First call here coming from the shotgun. A toss here to Sampson. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Trying to set this up quick. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll try ahead for a few. It's third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 9.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Escapes the pocket. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on fourth. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. And reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, that is effort with a capital E.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. That's no way to end a game, right, Brock? Can't have a defensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. So the Bears take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew.